Tina, you fat lard, come get some dinner.
Gotta say, great way to wake up. Great and not so great way to wake up. So I haven't been on the internet, literally been working my butt off and on Twitter arguing about this whole Captain Marvel thing. But I woke up this morning to great news. Pokemon Sword and Shield has been announced. For all the people that thought that it wasn't coming because it didn't show up at the Direct, and I think we still got more to come. There's obviously more to come because there's obviously more Directs that's gonna happen later on throughout the year. And we just got an announcement for all the Resident Evil games. We just got an announcement of, you know, Astral Chains, Ononake. All of those games coming to the Switch. And then you've got the Final Fantasy series coming to the Switch. 9 already came, but the other 2 haven't dropped yet. Then there's a, what is it, Chocobo Dungeon. But I'm leading off track here. So I'm not gonna be all fanboyish. There are a few things that I like. I love the fact that I now know what the name is. And they're doing it in their standard style of 2 Pokemon games. I'm obviously getting Sword, I am not getting Shield. More of the attacker, you know what I mean? More of the attacker, Yellow Hulk. Anyways, they showed off some 3 new Pokemons. I completely forgot their names. I did not write that down. So I will obviously post who they are here and you'll basically see. But it's gonna be based in Galar City. And according to a bunch of tweets, everyone says that it's based off the UK region. But the map looks great. But one thing I will say is that this is definitely a traditional Pokemon evolution. And I'm super happy. The Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, and Pikachu, they're literally just like a filler, kind of like a teaser. To be completely honest, that game should have been like $30. And literally 20 hours and then you should be done. You shouldn't, there's nothing about that world of Pokemon where I need to catch 150. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what all these guys are. There isn't that much advancement in the story. Well, that's basically the first one. So now that this is coming out, Sword and Shield looks fantastic. My only gripe is the Direct was kind of lackluster. Extremely lackluster, like, wow, you guys could have done way better than that. You wake me up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, not me, whoever woke up at 6 in the morning. Joke's on you, buddy. But got a 7-minute Direct of this. And usually Nintendo Directs is like they give you gameplay. But this could have been just a trailer that launched. It couldn't have been nothing else but just a trailer that launched. Like 3 dudes coming up on stage talking about a trailer and the world and 3 of the new Pokemons. That could have been in the trailer. They didn't even need to be there, to be completely honest. It could have just been a trailer. They showed the 3 Pokemon to choose from in Galar City when we first start out. And then they show the names of each of them. That's all it could have been. Telling people to wake up at 6 in the morning because they're gonna drop a trailer or a direct, a Pokemon Direct, that's kind of cheesy. Because I didn't see any gameplay. I didn't see any gameplay. I didn't see any fighting style or the combat system or anything like that. And usually they would do that in Direct, which means that they're going to do what I hate what the Nintendo Treehouse is. It's going to be 3 whole days or 3 hours of a Direct, which is literally way more of a game that you want to see. You kind of want to be surprised. When you see a trailer, some people go out of their way because they don't want to see too much in the trailer because it gives away the game. Some people don't want to see that type of stuff, but no. Nintendo, for some odd reason, literally wants to go to E3 and just do an entire 3-hour event of showing gameplay, an entire day. I will say this, the world looks amazing. The world looks fantastic. It looks better than the artistic style of Xenoblade Chronicles. And Xenoblade Chronicles was very expensive, even though the frame rate and all that stuff was dropped. But I want to tell you this about Game Freak. Game Freak is known for pushing Nintendo's hardware to its limits. They didn't talk about any type of multiplayer. They didn't talk about any type of like combat, but you know that this is gonna have buttloads of brand new Pokemon, all of the evolutions, where you get shinings, all of this stuff, trading system and all this. But one thing that you know what you are gonna get, no cloud saving because of apparent trolls or people that literally they'll basically cheat the system. They'll trade a Pokemon and reset it and re-download their game save and all this other BS. So I'm super excited. It comes out late this year. I cannot wait. I am going to get, you know what? Usually what they normally do is they'll do a single of each game and they'll do a double, maybe like for $79 or $84. I might dip in there, but if it's over $100 or if it's over $90, over $80, if it's over $89.99, I'm not getting it. But then again, I do have Gamers Unlocked over at Best Buy, and I've got over $40 worth of points just sitting there. But I cannot wait. Tell me what you guys think. Are you picking this up? Are you excited for this? Because if you did pick up Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu, you definitely got to pick this up. This is definitely going to be a $200 plus game. This is definitely going to be a game that you play for years, and you already know what happens. If they got this game, more than likely, next year there's going to be a fiery sword or whatever the hell it is. The normal way that Nintendo does their Pokemon games or how Game Freak does their games. But this thing is definitely going to sell millions. I predict 50 million before this year is over. Actually, no, it's a little too, yeah, 50 million before this year is over. Because Pokemon's gonna sell units. Anybody that's been sitting there collecting, like, there's a lot of hardcore 3DS gamers that did not jump on the Switch because they didn't like Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. They didn't like that, the Pokemon Let's Go series. So they kept their original Pokemon game, replayed those, because those Pokemon have way more, direction, narrative, story, Pokemon development, world development, changing your characters, everything. This game, that Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu didn't have none of that. None of that. Bare bones ripped. That's why that game should have been 30 bucks. But this is a full-blown Pokemon game. Again, that Direct was lackluster. Like, I would give that Direct a straight 5 out of 10. Because thanks for telling me about the game, thanks for showing me nothing about the game. You see what I'm saying? It's a 50-50. Thanks for telling me, but thanks for showing me nothing. It's like coming to a business meeting and having your portfolio and saying, I got an idea, and you don't show it. Anyways, people, it's your boy DC1930 Gaming Tech. Back again, man. Hit the like, subscribe, and comment. No other jazz. And for everyone that's asking, yes, I have braces. All right, peace.